What if I told you there's a secret, silent command system that can make your subconscious mind bend to your will, obey your desires, manifest realities, and unlock paths where previously there were only closed doors? Not just a theory, not a pretty idea about mind power, but a genuine inner mechanism that, when activated correctly, ignites the creative force residing within you. It's a quantum advantage. And here's the kicker. This key isn't external. It's always been right there, at the core of your thoughts, in the phrases you unconsciously repeat, in the vivid images your heart persistently projects, even when you try to dismiss them. Have you ever noticed that no matter how much you desire something, there seems to be an invisible force pushing you in the opposite direction? As if an inner voice whispers, "This isn't for me. I can't do it. It never works out." That's precisely the voice your subconscious mind obeys. It doesn't differentiate between what you want and what you fear. It simply follows orders. This is why, while your conscious mind declares, "I want to change," your hidden mind whispers, "It's dangerous," and the universe responds to that subconscious directive. But what if, starting today, you learn to issue a new command, one so crystal clear, so potent, and so aligned with a higher frequency, that your subconscious mind would simply have no choice but to comply? Imagine waking up and feeling the universe moving with you, the right people appearing, doors that have been locked for years swinging open, and you deeply sense that something profound has shifted within you. This isn't a magical promise. It's applied mind science. It's the very principle Joseph Murphy taught when he stated that the subconscious mind accepts what you believe to be true. Truth. That's the word that transforms everything. Your subconscious mind acts like a loyal, yet blind, supercomputer. It doesn't interpret, question, or argue. It simply executes the commands it receives. If the commands you feed it are fear, scarcity, and doubt, it translates those orders into your lived reality. But if you learn to send it directives of faith, prosperity, and certainty, it will relentlessly work to transform the invisible into the visible. That's why today, right here, right now, you're going to unlock the mental command that forces your subconscious to obey. And I guarantee you the final revelation in this video is the ultimate game changer. So pay close attention to every single word. What you're about to hear might seem simple, but there's a profound power hidden between the lines. A power that can instantly reprogram your energetic frequency and reconnect you to the universal creative force. And before we dive deeper, if you feel deep down that you're tired of trying to change without results, if you finally want to understand how to transform your mind into a powerful ally for your destiny, I've left a special resource for you. It's a tool that can unlock your consciousness and reveal the path to true manifestation. The very same path that transformed the lives of those who mastered using their subconscious as a creation instrument. The link is in the first pinned comment. I highly recommend you check it out after this video. This could be the pivotal turning point in your life. Now, take a deep breath. You're about to grasp what Joseph Murphy called the silent law of the mind, the force that requires no struggle, only precise direction. And when you learn to issue the right command, you'll witness the universe respond, not because it's choosing to help you, but because you finally learned to speak its language. So tell me, what if today was the day your subconscious stopped resisting and started serving your highest good? What if everything you've ever wanted to manifest was just waiting for this new directive? Stay until the very end, because the ultimate revelation won't just change what you think, it will fundamentally change who you are. If these words are already resonating with something deep inside you, seize this moment. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell icon. This helps our content reach more people who, like you, are awakening to the dormant power within their minds. Now let's get started, because what you're about to hear next is where the impossible transforms into the inevitable. You need to grasp one fundamental principle. The subconscious mind doesn't reason. It doesn't analyze, compare, or argue with you. It simply accepts and transforms into reality whatever is fed to it with emotion and repetition. Think of it as fertile soil. It doesn't distinguish between weeds and flowers. It just grows what you plant. And this is precisely where most people get stuck. They want prosperity, but think from a place of fear. They desire love but feel the weight of rejection. They seek healing but, deep down, believe they're trapped in pain. The subconscious obeys this silent contradiction, manifesting it into their experience. This is why, when Joseph Murphy stated that imagination is more powerful than reason, he was unveiling an ancient secret, the profound truth that anything vividly imagined with sufficient emotion becomes a direct command for your deep mind. And this mind, obedient and creative, mobilizes unseen forces to transmute the imagined into tangible experience. But here's the critical distinction. Merely wishing isn't enough. Desire is the starting point, never the final command. The true command is issued when you feel the reality you desire as if it's already yours, when your entire being vibrates at the same frequency as what your mind intends to manifest. It's at this precise moment that your subconscious registers, "This is real." And once it believes that, the entire universe reorganizes itself to confirm it. Imagine for a moment that your subconscious is a quantum mirror. It reflects not what you consciously want, but what you energetically are. If you declare, "I want abundance," yet vibrate scarcity, the mirror shows lack. If you say, "I want love," but feel loneliness, it reflects emptiness. This is why so many people try to change their lives but remain stuck in the same cycles, because fundamentally, they haven't shifted what they feel, only what they say. The mental command that compels your subconscious to obey is born in the silence between thought and feeling. It's there, where the conscious mind quiets and emotion takes form, that the ultimate directive is issued. And the universe simply cannot resist a mind in coherent alignment. When you declare something with faith, not religious faith, but vibrational certainty, the conviction that originates from your core, your subconscious receives this declaration as an unbreakable law. And it begins to operate in every direction to materialize it. Sometimes, it shifts your perception. Other times, it causes people to appear, doors to open, opportunities to reveal themselves. But every single change begins within you. How many times have you said, "I knew that would happen"? That phrase reveals a profound truth. It happened because, on some level, your subconscious had already decided it would. It had already accepted that idea as reality. And what is accepted internally cannot fail to manifest externally. But how do you issue the right command? How do you get your hidden mind to obey and work for you? The answer lies in the emotional language of belief. Your subconscious doesn't understand words. It understands vibrations. It responds to the tone of your emotion, the vivid image you hold, and the unwavering consistency of your faith. This is precisely why Murphy declared, "Feeling is the secret." When you repeat an affirmation like, "I am prosperous," your subconscious isn't moved merely by the sound of the words, but by the sensation that accompanies that phrase. If you repeat it with doubt, it registers doubt. If you affirm it with unwavering faith, it registers certainty. And that difference changes everything. Think of your subconscious as a powerful river. It flows continuously, carrying energy, thoughts, and impressions into the sea of reality. If you cast seeds of fear into this river, it carries storms. But if you cast faith and gratitude, it carries flowers. The correct mental command is like a secret password, short, simple, but spoken with absolute, unshakable conviction. You need to communicate with your hidden mind as if it's a powerful yet sensitive strategic partner. Therefore, avoid confusing commands. State what you want clearly, feeling the result is already achieved. For example, instead of "I want to be happy," internally declare "I am happy now." Instead of "I want to prosper," affirm "Abundance flows freely into my life." These aren't mere affirmations. They are vibrational commands. And when you repeat them with authentic emotion, especially during moments of deep relaxation, right before sleep, your subconscious absorbs them like a living seed. While you sleep, it actively works, processes, and begins to reorganize everything around you to materialize what it has accepted as truth. Joseph Murphy referred to this as the golden hour, the precise moment before sleep when your conscious mind quiets and your subconscious is fully open to suggestion. If you truly grasped the immense power of this instant, you'd treat every night as a potent portal for transformation. Now, pause and reflect. What have you been telling yourself before sleep? What commands have you been sending to your subconscious every single night? Every thought, every emotion, every repeated memory is a message, and your subconscious never tires of obeying. It doesn't ask, "Are you sure?" It simply executes. Therefore, true reprogramming doesn't happen when you fight against what you feel, but when you consciously choose to feel differently. The secret isn't to resist pain, but to strategically redirect your focus. You don't eliminate an old belief by trying to destroy it. You replace it with a new, stronger, more empowering vision, one that's coherent with the life you truly desire. And that's precisely when the mental command comes alive. When you repeat something with deep emotion, visualize it with crystal clarity, and sustain that vibration even when nothing seems to be happening on the surface. At that exact point, the universe begins its strategic realignment. It doesn't act because you beg. It acts because you become. You'll start noticing subtle signs, synchronicity, unexpected opportunities, people crossing your path who bring exactly what you needed to hear. These are the echoes of your mental command. They are the waves of your vibration returning as tangible experience. This is the state you must maintain, not with anxiety, but with profound gratitude, because your subconscious performs optimally when you trust, when you release, when you understand that the work isn't to force the universe, but to align with its flow. And when this confident alignment becomes a habit, your life silently transforms. Now, perhaps you're asking, but what if my subconscious is riddled with negative beliefs? What if I can't truly believe? The answer is both simple and profoundly practical. Your subconscious is highly malleable. It's an obedient, not stubborn system. It learns through consistent example and repetition. Even if you don't fully believe at first, keep affirming, keep feeling, keep imagining, because over time, it will accept the new pattern. Murphy taught that whatever you repeat with sufficient emotion, the subconscious accepts as truth. Therefore, repeat with faith, even if it's just a flicker. Feel, even if only for seconds. With each repetition, you're actively rewiring your mind. You're systematically replacing the old with the new. You're trading fear for unshakable faith. And here's a crucial insight few understand. The subconscious doesn't accept the impossible. It only accepts what is believed. So when you truly believe something is possible, it immediately begins to forge the path. Doubt slams doors shut. Faith blasts them open. But pay attention. Faith isn't passively waiting for a miracle to drop from the sky. Faith is acting with the certainty that the miracle has already begun. It's walking forward even when the ground hasn't appeared yet, because you feel, deep within, that you are powerfully supported. And it's this vibrational faith that transmutes the mental command into physical manifestation. The mental order isn't a memorized phrase, it's an internal state of being. It's when your mind and heart are in perfect sync. It's when your I am resonates through eternity, and the universe responds, yes, you are. At this point, something extraordinary happens. You begin to feel the raw power of creation flowing through you. External circumstances no longer control you, because you grasp that everything you perceive is a direct reflection of your energetic vibration. The external world becomes merely a mirror of your internal faith. And when this heightened awareness awakens, everything shifts. Fear loses its grip, doubt dissolves, and your subconscious, once seemingly rebellious, becomes a loyal, powerful servant, obedient to your highest directives. Now imagine leveraging this power with absolute intention. Imagine waking up every day with the rock-solid certainty that your subconscious is perfectly aligned with your purpose, sending out precise signals to the universe that attract prosperity, love, health, and balance. Imagine feeling a divine presence flowing through you, guiding your every step. This isn't fantasy. It's the natural expression of awakened consciousness. And if you're ready to learn how to apply these principles in a practical, actionable way, there's a special resource waiting for you in the first pinned comment. It was created specifically for those who want to move beyond words and truly activate the subconscious's creative power, deeply and effectively. Many have already experienced the profound transformation that occurs when you grasp how your subconscious obeys. And now, it's your turn. Because once you unlock this secret, you'll understand it was never the world holding you back. It was simply your mind, waiting for the right command. And that command can be issued right now. When you start issuing the correct commands to your mind, something almost magical unfolds. But it's not magic, it's fundamental law. The very same laws that guide the stars in their precise celestial courses govern the thoughts within you. The difference is that stars don't resist their nature, but humans, we resist. And that resistance is precisely what keeps you from the abundance that is already yours by inherent right. Your subconscious doesn't comprehend, I can't, I don't deserve, or I'm unable. These are constructs of the conscious mind, shaped by the pains, failures, and memories you've accumulated throughout life. Your subconscious understands vivid images, powerful feelings, and absolute certainty. Therefore, when you shift your internal language, when you begin to emotionally visualize what you want, instead of lamenting what you've lost, it registers a new directive, and it obeys without hesitation. It's as if you've pressed an invisible button within yourself and declared, "Now I take command." And the universe, responding to the precise vibration you emanate, begins to rearrange everything to reflect your new state. People will recede, paths will clear, opportunities will emerge. Not because you forced anything, but because your vibration has become utterly incompatible with what held you captive. Joseph Murphy taught that what you deeply feel, what you clearly imagine, and what you believe with faith inevitably manifests. This is the potent triad of creation: feeling, imagination, and unwavering faith. And when these three elements converge, there is no opposing force capable of stopping the manifestation. But here's the most powerful insight, the game-changing revelation many seek but few truly grasp. The ultimate mental command is, I am. These two seemingly simple words carry the very code of creation. Everything you declare after I am becomes an undeniable decree for your subconscious. When you say I am prosperous, you activate the code of prosperity. When you say I am healed, you awaken the energy of healing. But when, without realizing it, you say I am unlucky, I am poor, I am forgotten, your subconscious accepts this as your identity, and the universe faithfully responds. The I am is the divine spark in action. It's the precise way the creative power manifests within you. Therefore, every single time you utter these words, know that you are wielding the most sacred gift there is, the power to create realities. The mental command that compels your subconscious to obey is born right here, at the point where I am becomes felt truth. Consider this. Everything you experience today is a direct result of mental commands that, consciously or unconsciously, you've given yourself. Nothing is by chance. Nothing is outside your vibration. And if you've created painful situations, know that you can absolutely create liberation. You can reprogram the very mind that once held you captive. Because your subconscious is like a river. No matter how polluted the current, simply change the source, and over time, all the water purifies itself. So, change the source. Replace fear with love. Exchange despair for unwavering faith. Transform doubt into absolute certainty. And your subconscious, ever faithful to the command, will begin to obey. Close your eyes right now for an instant and vividly imagine yourself living the life you desire. Feel the powerful emotion of having already achieved what you seek. See yourself walking confidently, freely, gratefully. Allow that emotion to completely saturate you, because this is the precise language your subconscious understands. And as you feel it, declare internally, with a firm, calm voice, I am what I desire to be. I am abundance. I am healing. I am the miracle. These aren't just words. They are energetic commands. And if you consistently sustain this vibration every single day, even if the external world hasn't visibly shifted yet, the universe will have no choice. It will respond. Because reality is compelled to adjust to the new command you've issued. Remember this, your subconscious isn't convinced by what you think once. It's transformed by what you consistently feel. So repeat, imagine, vibrate, Make your mind a temple of unshakable faith, and your emotion an altar of profound gratitude. And when doubt tries to creep back in, and it will, remember what you're doing. You are fundamentally re-educating the power that creates worlds. The process isn't external to internal, it's internal to external. And that's precisely where the true breakthrough lies. When you realize you don't need to beg for blessings, because you are the blessing in motion. Your subconscious isn't an enemy, it's your most powerful ally. It simply awaits clear, precise instructions, filled with intention and certainty, to mobilize the entire universe in your favor. So, repeat to yourself, with absolute conviction, I command my mind, and my mind commands my reality. Because the power was never external. It was always within you, dormant, awaiting the first command. And now, by grasping this, your subconscious begins to listen, to respond, to create. Your life changes, your energy shifts, and the impossible starts to feel utterly natural. Before we wrap up, if you've felt the tangible power of these words and are ready to continue expanding your consciousness, dive into the exclusive content I've linked in the first pinned comment. It's a resource crafted for those who are determined to awaken, reprogram, and manifest the extraordinary. And if this message resonated with you, if something ignited deep within, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. It's not just a gesture, it's a powerful way to declare to the universe, I claim my power. Because when you issue the right command, your subconscious will obey. And when it obeys, the entire universe conspires in your favor.